Hi, and welcome to video number 5, which is statistics. This video will enable you to track your statistics a lot better and more efficiently by using these two WordPress plugins. The first one is called Google Analytics, and the second one is called Blog Metrics. So the first one will allow you to track what kind of traffic is coming to your website or your WordPress blog. And then the second one will enable you to track once they have hit your WordPress site, what are they doing, what kind of things are they looking at, and all of that. So you can improve your site and you can improve the way you get traffic. So let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you how to use these two WordPress plugins in a little more detail. Okay, so we're looking at two different WordPress plugins for the statistics section, and the first one is called Blog Metrics, and if you go to Google, type in Blog Metrics WordPress, you're going to find this link at the top. Click it, and then the second tab is Google Analytics. Even if you spell that wrong, Google will give you the correct one. So just put Google Analytics WordPress, and it's the one at the top here. And it says the Google Analytics, it adds the necessary JavaScript code to enable the Google Analytics. So this deals with Google Analytics and the traffic that is coming to your website. Now, the blog metrics, it says based on the ideas, blah, 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 it calculates some statistics about your blog. Now, it says blog, but whether you have a WordPress site or blog, it's the same thing. So this is going to calculate the statistics about your blog or your website, your posts per month, average number of words per post, average number of comments per post, and so forth. So you can see more detail right here. So what I want you to do is click download and go over here and click download as well. So we're downloading these two WordPress plugins right now. And of course what I want you to do is unzip these two. So I'm going to copy it over here and then right click and unzip. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then what I want you to do next is of course upload these to your plugins. So this is my plugin section of my FTP program. So what I want to do is upload these two plugins. Simply drag and drop it here. Let's see here. Okay, so I've uploaded the two, as you can see here, Google Analytics and Blog Metrics. So what I want to do now is go back over here and let's see here, find the Blog Metrics and then find the Google Analytics, and we're going to go ahead and activate these two. Click apply, and we're done. The next thing to do is of course to go to the settings so that you can edit the settings for both the Blog Metrics and the Google Analytics. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the Blog Metrics. So as you can see with the Blog Metrics, you don't have to do a whole lot. All you have to do is install it, and that's pretty much it, and let it run. Now of course it's not going to give you statistics until you actually have traffic and people coming to your site. So right now I'm using a blank website, so there's not a lot of traffic coming to the site, but there are two options here. You can edit these. I'm going to leave these as default and just let that be. Now when you want to access your blog metrics, let's say that you're at the dashboard. If you want to do it, you'll notice that Blog Metrics is at the top. So all you have to do is click on Blog Metrics, and as you can see here, it gives you the details, how many words per post, the authors, how many posts. So at least right now you can see what kind of blog you have, what kind of, how many words it is, how many posts, how many authors, how many trackbacks, and things like that. Now, in terms of hits and people coming to your site, that's what we're going to use Google Analytics for. So to do that, you have to go to Settings, and to the left side, of course, go to the Google Analytics or Google Analytics. Okay, it says Google Analytics integration is currently disabled. So you're going to need to enable it. Now, before you can activate Google Analytics, you do need a Google account, and you do need to sign up for Google Analytics. So if you go to Google and you type in Google Analytics, you do need a Google account, so you do need to access Analytics. And if you don't have an account, you'll need to go ahead and sign up for one, enter your information and do all that. So it's actually very easy to do, so I'm not going to show that right now. Let's see here. But when I'm ready to enable it, all I have to do is click Enable. And then you click here to log into your Google Analytics. And all I have to do is click on Grant Access. And as you can see, it says currently authenticated with Google. And then the next thing to do is you want to select an account. So before you get started, you will need to go into Google Analytics and create a profile for whatever domain name that you want. So for example, learnrubberstamping.com. In this case, I would sign up for Google Analytics, and then I would create a profile for Google Analytics. Now, what this does is it logs into your account, and you can see all of your domain names and things like that that are using Google Analytics. And then usually I leave these blank because I don't want to give too much access. So I'll leave these blank. See, and most of these are pretty much good to go unless you're going into advanced statistics and you want to go all out and you know what you're doing. You can read about it, but for the basics, all you have to do is just simply click that, log into your Google Analytics account, and then select the account that you want, and then of course click Enable and click on Save Changes. And let's see here, and that's it. So now I didn't select an account, but that's why this says that. But in order to get rid of this error message, you just click that and then click the account, and that's it. So as you can see, it's very, very easy to use. Now you might be asking questions like, well, how do you track, how do you find the statistics? Well, of course with blog metrics you can track that from WordPress, but to track Google Analytics you're just going to need to log into your Google Analytics account to do that. So go to google.com/analytics and you should be able to find all the information and the statistics for that specific site. And what this WordPress plugin really does is just combines and connects Google Analytics with your WordPress site.